Okay, here we are with Lion Fuels, Jatropha project. We have some plants here that are flowering. They're saying that probably in 50, 60 days this will be ready to actually be harvested. They'll end up looking like kind of like these little fruits right here that you can see. They're coming up, and this one is about 20 days or so. They're ready to be harvested, like these others right over here. Right now on the farm, this is about 500-600 hectares. It goes back further, all the way down that way. Then we have some little smaller, younger plants plantation over here that's also pretty ready to harvest it. This is full irrigation. You can see these right here. Some of them are already ready to be harvested, and we actually are harvesting it right now. But that's what we have not going on in this lot. I want to show you the next lot in about 5 minutes. Like I was saying before, every these little bulbs you see right here will be seeds. Will end up looking like this. Okay, and this is probably ready for to be harvested. And you just open it up like that. And here you have the seeds, which will end up taking and harvesting. I'm harvesting and then I'm crushing them. Basically, what we're gonna do is we're gonna harvest these, and we have to prune it, and that way they grow more branches. So we'll have actually more seeds in the next harvest. But we have a lot coming out in the next this month and in the next 2 or 3 months to be harvested. So we have a lot of work ahead of us. Okay. Here's the other lot that we have. You can see here, these are actually even fallen already. Around a couple of days, maybe a week or so, this is gonna be ready for to be harvested. I'm gonna keep pulling at it. You look at the size of these seeds. Look at this. Okay. These are big, nice seeds. This is because of irrigation and good fertilizer and so forth. This is what we're harvesting at the end of this month. This goes on for about another 200 hectares that we have of these plants just like this that are going to be harvested within this month. And yeah, these are definitely ready to go. We got part of all this right here is going to be in harvest. Like a panoramic view. Standing on our little watchtower, all the way to the end, almost till we can see those ridges over there, the mountains. Le puedo enfocar ahí. So yeah, all that over there, all gonna be in harvest. You can imagine the land that we have here, and it goes to right here. That's just this farm. So you can imagine how we're gonna definitely ready to extract some oil. And these are our nurseries. The ones that are definitely full. We're gonna start replanting on some hybrids that we have that I can show you a little later. A couple of lots. Alright, and that's where I'm gonna bring it to in a second. Where we've had some of the harvested. I'll show you the process and how we peel, extract the seeds and so forth, and prepare them for extracting the oil. Of our nurseries, we have like 3 nurseries. Here we have about 50,000 plants. Some of the plants, obviously you can see here, planted that we're ready to be planted within about another month or so. On this side we have the stalks. What we do is when we prune them, we can actually replant the actual stalk right here, and they begin to grow. As you can see, they begin to flower, and so forth, and they create a root from the bottom. So these are a couple months to be ready to be planted also. This is we have about 50,000 of these altogether. Some of these are some of these are our hybrid plants that we've been working on. Yeah, it extends all the way to the size of this one nursery. Doing a test, like these like the little branches, what we call stalks. What we've been doing is taking maybe about 30 centimeters of these little stalks right here, and once you cut them, we take them off and we plant them. And this is what's been happening. They've been actually have been flowering and growing. So we've been making sure we make use of every byproduct of the jatropha. So when we prune it, we just don't throw the waste away. We actually take it and we use it. We're finding out that we actually can replant it. So this is actually something that's real big now, because it means that we can plant a lot more much quickly without even using seeds. So the seeds can be just strictly for oil production, and the stalks can be for replanting. And that's great. Yeah, we have a process of actually what happens when the fruit comes in. We take the fruit. As you can see, they separate using this machine right here. Actually, it goes through, then it drops down. Then they take it, and she puts it through like this blower system that they have right there, which gets rid of the excess shell, we'll call it. Try and translate, translating Spanish and English. They call it the shell. Then they take those seeds, what's remaining, and they pour it in here. And what she's doing is separating it. She's separating the waste just from the seeds. And some of this can be used for planting. Others go to that machine that can be used for oil extraction. This is the process. And it's actually fairly quickly goes. So she's working on them now. And she just grabs them, separates them, and we're going to use the biomass for other energy purposes. But right now, as you can see, she's picking them up. She's storing them in these little bags right here. She takes these bags and puts it through there. And that's basically the separating process. It flows the biomass to this side, and most of the seeds remaining here. She passes over here and she separates them. We're working on actually advancing it, making it a little bit more efficient. That's what we have right now. And it's working fine. Process of depulping the fruit, just the dry fruit comes in. There we go. Don't worry, it does not crush the seed. Out. That's it. So yeah, they call this right here in Spanish la cáscara. I think we probably call it the shell in English, but this is how they separate it. It's very simple, nothing nothing too complicated. There's a fan there, this little aluminum tube, and she just goes and she just kind of drops it and lets the cascara weighs like nothing, so it just blows back into here, and the seeds just drop right there into the barrel, which she brings over there for the actual separating process between seeds that are good for oil, those are good for just for planting. Whereas we're working on the actual stalks, we may be able to use everything for planting, not even worry about having to plant seeds. So we'll see how that goes. It's going pretty well though. This is the process as far as the production of seeds from the harvesting after it comes in, and that's how we get the seeds to actually run through our extraction plant to produce the oil.